Tim Gibson. I'm a teacher at Fast Track Training. And I'd like to introduce my colleague.
Hello, my name is Rahil Ghazni. I'm the director of Fast Track Training, and yes, we are here to say thank you for 10,000 subscribers. Tim is my teacher when I was 15 years old, and he was my maths teacher, and he got me through my GCSEs, and now he teaches with us at Fast Track Training. We would like to say thank you guys for there's 1,000 subscribers so far, by giving you a full breakdown of the Life in the UK test book without having to read it. So you won't have to read the book. There are no questions and answers in this paper. It's just history, but you don't have to read the book. These questions kind of come up now and again, but you don't have to read the book. Don't read the book. Just focus on what we're showing you today, and we're going to get started now. And Tim has never seen this. I've seen it. I've been teaching it for 8 years. Tim's never seen it, so today is a bit of a good thing for Tim because he's going to see it for the first time.
It's going to be a learning curve.
It's going to be a wonderful curve. Right, here we go. Lesson 1. What is the UK? Just go through this.
Okay. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland is made up of England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland.
That's right. So if we look at this, what this picture is trying to tell you is that on the right hand side you have Great Britain, and on the left hand side you have Northern Ireland. So the right hand side, Scotland, England, Wales, is Great Britain, and Northern Ireland is separate, and it's the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Okay, and the Republic of Ireland is completely separate.
Yes, because the English like to put their foot in many things, and they didn't want Ireland to be there. The partition we do cover later on. 1948 partition of Ireland, Catholic Republic of Ireland, and Northern Ireland is
Protestant Ulster.
Yes, they do have Fenians in the exam. Who are the Irish that wanted freedom? They're called Fenians.
Ah.
So that we do teach that as well.
Yeah, that's interesting. Good. That's very good.
Interesting.
Yes. Okay. Shall we go on to the next one?
Yes. Let's go. So,
early Britain, 10,000 years ago, the people living here were mainly hunter-gatherers, and the period that they lived under is called the Stone Age, simply because the tools that they used and the implements were made of stone.
Absolutely.
For hunting animals.
I was going to say exactly the same thing that Teacher Tim has said. In Urdu, we call hunter-gatherers shikari, and we call Stone Age Batar Zamana. So this is 10,000 years ago, and if we're in the year 2020, this is, if you go 2020 years back, plus another 8,000 years, so this is a long time ago.
Yes, indeed it is.
Let's go to the next one, because there's quite a few for us to go through.
Stonehenge Wiltshire. It was a monument put up 6,000 years ago, at the time that the first farmers arrived from southeast Europe.
We call it Stonehenge. Have you ever been to Stonehenge?
Yeah.
I've never been.
So that for a long time, yeah.
Do you want to go again?
Yeah.
Let's go for a drive.
A bit like a long way to go. It's Salisbury, Wiltshire.
Was it like 3 hours from Nottingham?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I always wanted to go because it looks really nice, and there's a summer festival.
Summer solstice.
Summer solstice.
Summer solstice on the Midsummer's Night there.
Yes. So Stonehenge, in your exam, you just have to remember that it's 6,000 years ago, and the first farmers built it, and they were from southeast Europe. Yes. Southeast Europe. Yes, and they were built Stonehenge. Would you like to
do the next one?
Yes, please.
The Bronze Age started 4,000 years ago, and it was characterized by implements and tools that were made of bronze, which is a more efficient tool than stone, because it can be sharpened.
I think they call them a mix of gold and bronze, or copper and
Oh, I see, it's an alloy, isn't it, bronze? It's copper and...
Yeah,
One of them is copper, but I don't know what the other one is.
Yeah.
Could be zinc, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's gold.
They did move into this Bronze Age, mixing metals, made better swords, better weaponry, better things. Iron Age was the first age where the first coins were minted, and we have the Celtic languages, Welsh, Scottish and Irish. The way we remember this is in the exam they'll ask you, what did the Iron Age people make? They made coins with the faces of the kings on them, and in order for you to make coins you need iron, and so this is where the money comes in. And I like to think they have big noses, so the kings with big noses, and the languages with Welsh, Scottish and Irish Gaelic.
Yes, and it does persist today in the form of the Gaelic language in the north and the west of Great Britain.
Yes, that's right, they still speak it.
Yes, and not only do they speak it, you have the signs in Gaelic as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Reading, yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know
There's a big movement at the moment to try and preserve the Gaelic language.
It's culture. Gaelic is the old language of the people of Britain, and it's a very it is a beautiful language because it's ancient.
Yes.
Ancient language.
Very ancient. The Romans.
They came in 55 BC to the United Kingdom.
Yes, under Julius Caesar.
Yes.
And they tried to conquer England. They got as far as Scotland.
Yes.
And
AD
built
43.
Hadrian's wall.
That's right. That's all coming now. So
okay.
This is Queen Boudica of Iceni. Is it Boudica or Boudicca?
Boudicca, I think.
Is it Boudicca?
Yes, Boudicca.
I've been saying it wrong for years.
Well, they were there to defend this country against the Romans.
And they were from the east of England, from the area of Iceni.
Yes. Iceni, yes.
Iceni, okay, very good. And they did, in fact, build
the Hadrian's Wall, and there it is. It snakes all the way from one coast to the other, and there you are. Began construction in 122 AD. And
was it true? Was it true that they built it upside down? Is that not true? Is that true? They built it really strong?
They built it strong because they wanted to keep out the Scottish,
which were the ancient ancestors called
yes,
the Picts.
Yeah,
so the Picts are the Scottish people.
Yeah, and the Celts as well, are they called?
Yes.
Celts,
yeah. Yes. But in the exam they call them the Picts.
Yeah. So, okay, so the Picts.
Yes. So the Roman Empire was like the America of its day. They left Britain in AD 410. They came to Britain in 55 BC. Roughly about 43 AD, they conquered Britain, so they stayed there for about roughly 400 years. They built new roads, the M1 and the A1. Those were built by the Romans. Mm-hmm. There was new plants and animals brought from across the entire empire. As you can see on the picture, this was the empire. If you can spot your own country on this list, then you will have ancient Roman monuments in your country. There was a brand new structure of law that they introduced. So in your exam, what did the Romans leave behind? Roads, plants, animals, and a structure of law.
Yes, they were very powerful and very far-reaching. Okay.
After you.
Thank you. The Anglo-Saxons came after the Romans, and they were made up of the Jutes, the Angles, and the Saxons. Some of these people originated from Denmark. They had come as Viking invaders and they'd settled here. But they were from Northern Europe, the Anglo-Saxons.
They come from Northern Europe. That's the question in the exam. When they came to the United Kingdom. Yes. They did, yes. They came from the Jutes, the Angles, and the Saxons did come from Northeast Europe and Northwest Europe, but was it Northeast or Northwest? Northern Europe, yeah. I think in the exam, one of the papers we've got is Northeast Europe, not Scotland or Wales, and they came to the east of England, and they came to England only, not Wales, not Ireland, and not Scotland.
Correct, just Northumbria, Mercia, East Anglia, and Wessex. Those were the provinces that England was divided into.
Yes, we're going to see more of this in a little while with the Anglo-Saxons stayed for 600 to AD 600, and they integrated. Language started to form because you've got Anglo-Saxon language mixing with whatever they had for 400 years with the Roman language. Now you have Gaelic language as well. Now you have the Vikings in 789 AD. Now the Vikings, they
came from Denmark mainly, and they were very warlike, very fierce, and how they say,
sold people into slavery. They pillaged, they looted, and they did it in the east of England. In the east of England, it got very cold in Denmark and Norway, so they did come down for food. And when they were here, they pillaged and looted. So 789 they came, and in 878 King Alfred the Great pushed them back. He created the first armies. The first professional army of England at the time. He created what seems to be the first tax system for allowing people to spend money to outfit the army. He had tactics that were very effective against the Vikings, and he let the Vikings live and stay, because after 100 years the Vikings had integrated into the society of England, and he did not want to kick them out. And he was called the Great by his great-great-grandchildren, who believed he was a very great king for being compassionate.
Well, I can't add anything to that.
I read it in a book.
Shall we go to the next one? The Normans, and they came from northern France under William the Conqueror, and they defeated King Harold in the famous Battle of Hastings in 1066. Because they won, he became nicknamed William the Conqueror. But
William the Conqueror.
Now we are getting the Norman influence coming.
Sorry, the reason I'm smiling so much is it does feel like I'm back at school now. It's like my teacher's now teaching me history from when I was a child, and I can't stop smiling. I think it's wonderful. I'm very excited for the next part.
Ah, yes. The Normans, changes in government and social structures. They introduced their own way of life, part of which was the Doomsday Book, and also this huge tapestry at Bayeux in northern France.
I say Bayeux, but Bayeux. It's a Bayeux.
It's in Normandy. It's in the part of France called Normandy.
It was actually on show at Lincolnshire Museum. It was on show at Lincolnshire Cathedral, but I never went to see it. I should have gone to see it.
I've not seen it either. I'd love to see it. It's a very, very big thing.
I want to see it.
We should have.
Absolutely.
Not miles, but certainly yards.
But it's telling the entire story of William the Conqueror coming over and what happened during the war. The Doomsday Book is an accurate registry of all the resources. It's an audit of the United Kingdom, and it's one of the reasons if for example you came to the United Kingdom and you looked you were on the plane, you looked out the window, you looked down, you saw all the squares on the fields. That was due to the Doomsday Book putting everything in sections so that they could tax it properly and cornering off landowners' lands. Because William the Conqueror, when he came to the United Kingdom, he came to England, became the king. It was very embarrassing for England at the time because they were just used as a vassal or a country a servant to pay the taxes for France's wars abroad. And so William the Conqueror did not speak English. He then had to create a system to figure out what was happening in that country. And the Bayeux Tapestry is a curtain.
To show us what was happening, curtain.
Very good. So 10,000 years ago we had the Stone Age. 6,000 years ago we had the Bronze Age. 4,000 years ago we had the Iron Age. The Romans were between 43 AD and 410 AD, and AD stands for Anno
Domini.
Domini, yes. In the year of our Lord, Latin phrase for the year of our Lord, Jesus Christ. BC stands for before Christ,
correct,
and AD stands for Anno Domini, after Christ.
After Christ, yes.
Or, as one of my students said, after delivery of the baby. AD is after delivery of the baby, and BC is before Christ. So before Christ and after delivery.
Yes, the baby Christ.
Yes, Anglo-Saxons was AD 600. The Vikings was AD 789 to 878. The Normans was 1066 AD. And okay, yes.
Yes, there we've mentioned that one. Okay,
Yes.
good.
Very good.
Shall we proceed? Yeah.
Okay then, so we have just shown you everything for the lesson 1 for the life in the UK test. It's been very fun. I've really enjoyed it.
Yes, I've enjoyed it.
I've enjoyed
too.
it. I've
learned a few things myself.
I've learned a
actually,
few things, how to pronounce things
well, that's
correctly.
not, doesn't, yes, that's by the by. By the by, that's not, it's mainly in knowing them that it's important
Yes.
for you taking the test.
Yes. Now, interestingly enough, a lot of these things will not come on your exam. But it is in the book. Everything that we're teaching you is from the book, but the book doesn't have everything that's on the test. What we recommend is that you register for a course and go online and do the actual proper training that is actually on here. This is just history lessons from the book, so you don't have to read the book. So we're helping you not read the book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Showing you to go online instead of reading the book.
Yes.
Because it's more interesting.
It's far more interesting,
Yeah,
and
yes.
it's far more interesting for us. So, fast trackers, thank you for joining us on episode 1. There are 8 videos in this series, and they will all be released for you guys because you subscribed to our channel. And if you keep subscribing, we will keep releasing more. Help support the channel by leaving a like, subscribe, and a comment, because we want to hear about what's going on. If you're worried about this exam, talk to us. Don't just sit in silence. We're here. This is what we do all day, and we will help you.
Yes, that's good advice, that is. Talk to us if you're worried. Don't let it build up inside you.
Yeah, we'll be here to sort out.
Yeah.
So, my name is Rahil Ghazni.
My name is Tim Gibson.
Thank you for watching Fast Trackers. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you for watching, and all the best, and good luck with your exam.